Hello guys, good morning. I am currently recovering from a really whatever I had. I really don't know what I have or had, so I'm just kind of gonna take it slow. For the past 3 days I felt really bad and I've had to like leave work half day or just go in to do a couple things and then leave, and then now I feel a little bit better. So I am extremely bored is the point that I'm going to make, and so I'm going to make a compost bin because we're in desperate need of one, like a larger one. As you guys know, I always had a compost bin, or maybe you guys don't know, I always had a compost bin in my apartment. So I have always enjoyed that. I find it super important. People think I'm crazy, and that's totally fine. The people who do composting honestly are very different people, and I love them. And anyways, so that's something that I will be talking about today. Another thing that I'm going to be talking about today is Thrive Market's laundry detergent. I used it last night. I will insert a clip right here. So we have made it into my laundry room. Basically what that means is that I am going to switch a load of laundry into the dryer. I recently have discovered a brand from Thrive, and it's this. It's a Thrive company and a Thrive brand, but it is their liquid detergent. So previously we have used these because our clothes are disgusting. He works in like with oil and grease from cars, and I work with meat and meat products, so we have been using these. So if you guys use these, I'm about to give you a review on how this compares to those. And I will say that this is better for septics. It's non-toxic and everything like that. With having a baby, I've been wanting to switch things over to a more non-toxic lifestyle, and so this is how I'm going to be able to get there if it works out well. So I will be giving you guys an honest review on this particular product in this video. So let's get started. So what I did was I filled it up to, I'll show you. So I filled it up to about right there on the very top. And I put this much into my laundry. And we're going to see how well it does in the dryer. And how clean it's going to be. Because then I can ditch these products that are not non-toxic and stick to this one. So let's see. I'm going to put it all in the dryer. Another thing to keep in mind is that I did all like softer clothes, so like dress shirts, dress pants, things like that. And I will be doing it on a perm press and whites and all the different types because I have a full amount of laundry to do. So let's get started. That's my review so far of it. As we continue on with this video, I will then show you guys that. So we're gonna have a little bit of gardening, we're gonna have a little bit of reading and prayer, we're gonna have a little bit of everything, so just stay tuned for that. Food, all the things. So I'm very excited to share this with you guys, and I'm very thankful that you guys are here. If you don't know, we have already bought our house, been in our house for a little bit. My last vlog that I uploaded was us redoing our garage. Nothing was wrong with it, we just painted the floors, and we still have more shelving that we want to put in and everything like that. So there will be a part 2 to our garage updating. And again, nothing was wrong, this is a brand new house. We just wanted to have shelving, we wanted to have the floors painted, things to look nice. So that's what we did. It is my job for this house to have a garden. I love gardening, it's my favorite thing in the whole entire world. And so I already planned out where the garden's gonna be, and then we went to Home Depot yesterday, and so everything in my mind is starting to like turn, and I kind of know how I want it to use it, because I didn't really know in the very beginning, but now I know what I want to do. So I'm gonna draw and map out that, figure out all of how that's going to work, because I want it to be very eco-conscious, especially being in Texas. The weather, it hardly rains, and the Texas heat is pretty nasty, so to keep plants alive can or cannot be difficult. And we're already on a water usage report basically, so like if your house ends in this number, you can water this day. If it doesn't, then you don't get to water that day. And so I want to be as water conscious as possible with the whole system that I'm doing. And so it's going to be a whole entire gardening system that's going to be going in very cheaply, very like affordably. And I have to really plan it and map it out. So that's the plan. I plan on growing a lot of our fresh fruit and veg. I will be uber pregnant whenever I'm doing this and also be working, but I'm gonna have some plans in place to make sure that things go well. And I am designing it with convenience in mind. So anyways, that's what's happening. Also with our compost, if you guys don't know, I will be kind of explaining the whole compost system that we have. and what I'll be doing. So instead I had this very tiny compost that I had, because it was only an apartment compost and it was only me that was using it. So for me as a single person, it was perfect. But now that I'm married and we're gonna have another mouth to feed, this baby that's inside of me, we have got to get a bigger one. We're quickly outgrowing the very tiny one. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. I've kind of already designed it in my head. I've done actually a lot of research. I have always had a kind of like love and knack for gardening and composting and being that eco type person, eco-conscious person. And so yeah, that's the whole point. So with the coffee that I drink now, that I'm going to be able to drink coffee, I will be able to put that in the compost, everything like that. But I get compostable bags. They're kind of like trash bags, and I put them in the layer of where our compost is in our kitchen. And then whenever it fills up, I then will go dump it. And yeah, that's basically it. And I just dump the whole bag and everything because it's compostable and it composts pretty fast. So that is what I have for that. I will be buying some worms, not too many, since I will be also having the worms that are already in the compost now. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I have to say. Let's get started on the day. I first need to eat because I'm starving, but I have no idea what I want. And also one more update, and then I'm done. Okay, one more update. Actually, probably not. We're probably just gonna be showing you a bunch of things that I love in this video. The other update that I wanted to tell you guys about is this Roomba. We have a Roomba. My husband bought it for me whenever we were dating or whenever we were engaged. And I basically set it up, and we have it on a timer now to where at Monday, Wednesday, and Friday it will clean our floors, which is so helpful. If you guys have not done that, you need to set it up. We eventually want it to be like where the it's like mapped out so we can pick which room we want it to clean, but I've got to figure out how to do that. So that's kind of something I want to try today, because it's something that I don't really have to like physically have to do a lot about, but mentally I have to be about. So that's the plan. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, just a bunch of homesteading, gardening things. It's something that I just truly love, and I love sharing with you guys because you guys like it. So that's what we're gonna do. And it's gonna be completely different because it's not apartment composting. It's like an actual like large system. I was trying to think, like, is system right the word? I think it is. It's gonna be a large system, so I'm very excited. Right now I'm listening to a podcast of Nikki Philippi. I love her. I love her outlook on life and things like that. So that's what we're gonna do. My coffee is basically black. I have like a splash of almond milk. It's like a splash, but I'm so glad I get to drink coffee again. I love it. During pregnancy, my first trimester and part of my second, it literally could make me want to puke. And I did puke, but now I have no problems with it. So very excited, but we have a lot of things to do, so I'm just going to take you around. The rest of this video most likely will be a voiceover, just because I want to get a bunch of stuff knocked out. And so yeah, that's what this is about. And since I've been sick, I've been trying to get the house back together and in order. I'm sure ladies will understand. So I will talk to you guys later.
Hello,
Okay, so this is my compost area. As you can tell, I'm also listening to a video, so that's what's going on there. But I got 3 different things. This right here, the mulch I am putting on the very bottom, kind of like in this part right here, so that way it's more like dirt, I guess you could say. And then I am planning on like clearing this little section to put the whole entire bin right here, because eventually I'm going to put another one and then another one. So that's the plan, but I want to kind of space it out to see how it goes, because I might not actually need the other 2 bins. So I'm just going to kind of see how that goes. But this is where my garden is going to be. I know you can't tell what it's going to be yet, but it's going to be a nice pretty garden. And I'm going to use those rocks to make like a little circle around here to be able to then put the mulch in there. So I'm going to clean this stuff up first, make a little circle thing with that and these little baby rocks, and then pour the mulch inside of there. And then we're going to kind of see what we need to do from there, because I'm not 100% sure. So we're just going to see what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to keep that little baby one right there because I want other worms to be going to that. But this is what it looks like right now. Oh, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm going to take and make my little bin, and then gonna throw that in there and then do the whole shebang. I hope it fits in there. I think it did. I measured it out. We will see. But so far it's looking good. This is just gonna be an extra, like just an extra little thing. But yeah, I'm gonna start throwing stuff in there. I have to make holes into that. I have to make holes into the bottom of the thing. So we're gonna put that in there. And this is the mulch that I put down. It's brown mulch. I bought it because it was local and it's organic. So there we go. That's how it's going to work. If I ever decide to move that, I will. But for the most part, I think it's fine where it's at right now. And I'm just gonna put this over here. So let's get going over to the other side. And the reason why I've decided to put this right here is because of this tree, because it has to be underneath a tree usually, and the garden's going to be right here, so it's going to be like a perfect situation for me. And there's a water spout down there that I'm going to use for the garden. Ready? And 3, 2, 1. Dun, 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 dun. This is the final product of the composter. She is beautiful, actually. Very classy. Got a rock on top of her just so that way I can kind of make sure that she didn't have anything left over. This is the dirt and the random things. And basically what I do is just take the lid off, dump the whole thing in here. And that's about it. And sometimes I go like this, let the food kind of be in the bottom, and that's all you need to do. And then probably after a couple loads of this, I'll put some dry matter on top, which is basically like wood shavings or paper, anything like that. So that's what's gonna go in there. Ooh. And that is it for composting. Now the wormies will go underneath there and get up there. If there's not enough worms inside this composting bin within a couple months, I'm going to buy some worms so that way they can kind of live well in here. One more thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, but it's in the garage, so I'm going to bring you to the garage really fast and we're going to continue on. So what I bought for the composter is this particular item, if I can find it. I got, as you saw in the previous clips, this particular thing. It is a grill cover. Reason being, I got that one in particular because it's the cheapest one that I could find. And it basically, worms need to be warm during the winter. And Texas actually had like a major freeze winter storm. And it does get pretty cold here now. And so I wanted to have a cover for it because if it's like torrential downfall, rain and different things like that, it needs to be covered so that way it can be protected and everything is safe. So that is why I have that, is so that way during the winter, if it drops below 32 degrees or if it's anywhere in the 30 range, I can cover it and it can stay warm and the wormies can stay warm. All right guys, I'm gonna end the vlog here. Basically what I just did was ate a snack of green beans with like a Laughing Cow cheese wedge on top. So stinking good if you put that in like the microwave and then mix it up together. It is so good. Holly Gabrielle has that on her YouTube channel. She's awesome. She's a nurse. Sorry, no, we're dirty. And she has like the best snack ideas, and that one was so good. And then I had some apples and peanut butter and some flavored almonds, some habanero almonds. So I am now full, ready to go. Today was a full day of work for me. So I basically did some coaching work. Well, I did half of my coaching work. And then I made that composter. And then I did my normal house duties. And then I recorded a podcast, got groceries, about to finish putting the rest of the groceries away. A lot of my grocery hauls are mainly just like fresh fruit and veg with a few like chips here and there and stuff like that. So if you want to see a grocery haul, let me know. I will definitely make one. But that's basically it. And then for the rest of the time today, I'm going to be like wrapping up my work day. I'm going to make a list of things I'm going to be doing in the month of May for my coaching business and helping my clients and all of that. So if you wanted to have personal one-on-one coaching to lose weight, as well as to have guidance on health and nutrition, I am your person. I'm certified in nutrition, getting my degree, and a dietitian's degree. So I have my certification for dietitianary practice, but I need my actual like degree. So technically I can still help you because I'm certified. So if you need help, I'm a certified personal trainer as well. So there's a link in the description box below if you want some more guidance, if you need that one-on-one, the accountability, things like that. So that's it, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.